First of all, look at my shirt. Fucking blacklight. Look at that shit. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Alright. Jay, let's talk about it. Let's go through it all.
NATAS! Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Life After Death.
Life After Death. My favorite personal NATAS album.
It's one of my favorites.
Next to Multi-Killionaire.
I haven't listened to that
and next
much.
to Do You Believe.
Right.
And next to Blasphemy. And next to www.com.
That one is...
Next to Godlike.
Yeah.
Next to End of the World. Next to the Vatican. You know, they're all my favorites.
Right.
I can't fucking pick one goddamn favorite NATAS album. Just like I can't pick one. I mean, I got my personal favorites.
Yeah, my personal favorites, Do You Believe in, is Life After Death, because that one, I know most of the songs, for one. You know, I get to spit along with it, but the other shit, not that much, because I don't know it all, you know. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
This song.
This album, you know what I'm saying? This whole album is just a masterpiece of music. Battle cry, can you look me in the eye? Did you feel the heat when I let these caps crackle in the sky? Don't get caught in the blood shower, don't die as no coward. The night is mine, cause I was born in the midnight hour. Never should've let my hate for this world develop. See, now I get less than the fuck, it's time to raise the hell up. Pop, pop, pop. Damn, never mind.
Anyways, back to Life After Death. That album, dude.
Take me up, us back once I come up.
No, bro. That album, though. Straight up.
What, Life After Death?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite because I probably ate the most acid to that fucking album. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, that was my go-to album whenever I was tripping out. Like, and when it got up to number 8 every time, I'd be in that fucking zone, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That gotta get my head together. That's...
No, dude, that album in general, dude. They were so far fucking ahead. They're like 20 years ahead of the time.
Mysterious Ways? Oh, shit.
Dude, they were seriously at least 15 years away ahead.
Always. With every album.
Of every album.
With every album.
They were like 15 years ahead of time.
I mean, to me, personally, I think that Life After Death, coming out in '92, still sounds more ahead of its time than anything else, you know what I'm saying, nowadays. And it's such a fucking epic album, even for, you know, Master and TNT, who were just starting out.
Young
you know what I'm saying? And Nisha was still young, too, you know, they were all shit, in their late teens at the very fucking oldest, you know, so... For them three to be putting out such a fucking epic album, you know what I'm saying, and not get any fucking recognition for it is blasphemy.
It is.
All pun intended. It's fucking blasphemy.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's the shit that gets me, you know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, man, these motherfuckers have been putting out better music than fucking anybody, in my goddamn opinion, anyway.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying, they're still the most underrated, slept-on fucking artists in the fucking rap game, quote-unquote game, fucking out there. And they're... That's why I said Hall of Fame the other day, man. That NATAS should definitely, and Hisham should definitely be in the fucking rap hip hop Hall of Fame, even the rock and roll Hall of Fame. Not because of the word fame and not for the fame, but rather for the recognition and the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the goddamn. They created a whole fucking genre, and on top of that, a whole subculture just by creating this music, this wicked shit. They fucking started it. They started the whole fucking mushroom that is grown out of it, which, yeah, I don't like a lot of it, but I'm not going to talk about that. But what they started has influenced probably more artists than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or just as many artists as the greats. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? They have definitely... And it's directly and indirectly. I'm sure they didn't mean to influence a lot of the shit that they did, but, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad, you know what I'm saying?
Alright. No, dude, fucking, Do You Believe, regardless, hands down, my favorite NATAS album.
Multi is my favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah, and that's...
Why is that? You wanna tell them why is that?
Well, the same reason Male Dominance is my favorite Isham album, and that's because both of them have a lot more personal attachment to me than the rest of them, due to you know,
Right on. I can
you know,
feel that.
like
I can feel that.
just the
See-
time they came out and the shit that was going on at that time and who I was with at that time, who passed away, and they're kind of my memory of CDs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, Life After Death for me is whenever I first got into like Wicked shit and all that. Like that was the first ever Esham shit I ever listened to. For one, anything involving Esham.
Well,
After I found out who Esham was through fucking Eminem, I was young, buck. Like when I think I was 13 actually. I looked up Esham, and I knew that he was in a band called NATAS. Looked them up, boom. You know?
yeah.
Found them out.
First time I heard NATAS was about a year late after their first album, so it was like '93, and that was the first album I heard. I bought it. It was a tape actually, Life After Death, and ever since then, you know what I'm saying, just been a diehard fan, and it's only gotten more so, you know what I'm saying, over the years instead of less. You know what I mean? Like the more time goes by, the more I fucking, you know, I love NATAS and Esham and the music, you know what I'm saying? Not personally, no homo, you know what I'm saying? But the music it's a part of me. That's how I feel about this shit, really. It's a part of my brain, it's a part of me, and...
See, the thing is with me, with Esham and NATAS mainly, is that, like me, like I was raised in a church, all that shit. When I returned, I believe it was 19. That was when the Zeitgeist movie came out.
Yeah.
It was when I was 19 years old, and I remember this. I saw that movie, and then I got heavily into NATAS after I saw that shit. Yeah, that was right around the time period of whenever Sacrificial Lambs came out later on that year.
Yeah.
And he came out with the song Zeitgeist where he used the intro for it from the movie. And that's when I really got dig deep into NATAS. Because they basically talked about life after death. Which one will you choose? Shit, I ain't got shit to lose, you know?
Like faint shit but a state of mind. I hear voices in my head that keep telling me I'm dead.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's... Like, you still will never find anything like that. You go search any rap and hip-hop fucking selection, and you will never find another CD, another album, or other lyrics that sound anything like that. They have always been ahead of their time. They've always been original. You know what I'm saying? And they've always been the real definition of wicked.
Yeah.
The real definition of wicked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's exactly what NATAS is. As far as the unholy trio, all three of them together, and, you know, Esham and Mastermind as solo artists. And I hope TNT is a solo artist, because, god damn it, man, that Tony Montana Mob music was supposed to come out back when Dead Flowers dropped, if I remember correctly. That was on the inside of that. And then that motherfucking Suicide Bomber was supposed to drop. And goddamn, man, I've been waiting on those fuckers for...
Right?
Shit. Right? It's been a long goddamn time, man. I'd love to hear a solo TNT fucking album, you know?
I mean, even if you just released it as a mixtape.
Yeah, that'd be... Fuck it. Yeah, you know, whatever. I don't care what they call it. Just put it out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Preferably on a hard copy.
Right.
But I'll take a digi, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's whatever.
I mean, how many albums has Esham released Digi? Definitely Label, Black Mamba, you know.
Yes, you know, it's straight. I hear he's basically converting everything to digi, and I mean that sucks to me. It's not that the music sucks. It's just that I don't think the sound quality will ever be as good digitally as it is old school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Cassette.
Shit,
I'd fucking cassette.
I'll listen to vinyl before I listen to digital. You know what I'm saying? And that's
right.
Fuck it, I rock cassette tapes still.
Same here.
Not all the time, but you know, every now and then, yeah, I put one of them bitches in. Usually, but I fuck with the CDs though, man, and that's what I always fuck with. Even when I get something digital, I burn it onto a blank CD and put that bitch in my stereo, because it just sounds better coming out some real speakers. You know what I'm saying?
Versus a tiny ass thing or a little earbud.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. I grew up listening to this shit with 12s in the trunk. Right. You know what I'm saying? So to me, anything less is uncivilized. You know what I mean? That's like, and that's why I gotta always have CDs and shit. You know what I'm saying? That digi don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about the next album that came after that.
Bitches about to don't even know. How the nigga mouth to disrespect, you better check yourself for I wreck your ass. Punk nigga talk shit and ain't got no heart, but ain't never been down with the shit to start. And if you don't know me, nigga, let's keep it that way, cause I might be gone off the E and J. Alright, what was you gonna say, man?
Next album after Life After Death.
Blasphemy, man. Or Blaze for me. I sometimes call it Blaze for me because, you know, I take it as both.
Yeah,
you know
because I think that's how it was intended.
That's how, me too. But, oh man, another fucking one that should be on the records for being one of the greatest rap hip-hop albums ever. Period. Right. You know what I'm saying? It should be right up there with Ice-T, NWA, Run DMC, like all the legends of rap and hip-hop who have influenced thousands upon thousands of others. They're the only ones who aren't up, who haven't been recognized. Right? And then you got guys who straight bit their shit and got recognized before he did. You know what I'm saying? And they did. It's pathetic. It really is. It pisses me off because I'm a diehard fan. I take, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, yeah, I'm a bug, I guess, in the sense that I do take music a little bit seriously, you know what I'm saying? And my love for it, because it means something to me. Like, other people put that shit into shit like sports and, I don't know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, like, me, it's always been music. I'm a music fan, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? I like a little bit of sports, not many, but, yeah, music is my, I guess, you know what I'm saying? It's like Jimi Hendrix said, and I put a little post on my Facebook for this quote, but it's exactly, music is my religion. You know what I'm saying? If I ever had a religion, it would have to be music. You know what I'm saying? Or music-based or something like that, you know? Like, I love music. That's what means, you know, the most to me besides family, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about anything outside of my family, because they come first, obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, dude, Blaze for me, or Blasphemy, whatever you want to call it. I think they put it as Blaze for me, for the ghetto people, you know? For like gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? And then they put Blasphemy for the fuck religion, or Satan, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
that's how I see that. That's how I see
it. Is just basically speaking anything against God, you know what I mean? Or dissing God, basically, in other words. That's what blasphemy is.
Well, that's pretty much what they did.
And, yeah, I mean, that's what NATAS was
always
all about. And it wasn't just it wasn't really anything. It was just dark, evil. It was real, though, at the same time. Yeah, it wasn't cartoonish. It wasn't forced. It was fucking real-ass, raw, wicked shit. And always has been. And that's why and Blasphemy, alright, and then fucking, dude, that album, it just starts off as a banger, you know what I'm saying? Just like Do You Believe? And every fucking, what am I talking about? Every one of their albums starts off with a banger, you know what I'm saying? First of all, not too many albums do that. Second of all, not any artist that I've met in the wicked shit anyway has an album that goes all the way through, you know what I'm saying? Where you don't have to skip a single fucking track or a single skit or whatever the fuck, because it's just so, it sucks you in, dude. It's like, oh man, because the albums are almost like concept albums, and they tell a story, you know what I'm saying? And it goes through like different modes and chapters of the album, you know what I'm saying? It's like a roller coaster, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Maybe that's a little bit too analytical, but you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. And the next album,
real. We're burning you pigs with black steel and killing children for your Happy Meals. Like taking candy from a baby. I murdered my old lady with a 380 cause the pussy drove me crazy. She never knew what was in store. Cause I'm that nigga that raped the bitch that Tupac went to jail for. I'm insane from the asylum. The asylum drove me insane. Sniff cocaine to ease pain. I got one in the chamber. The torture chamber. Alright.
So, after that is Do You Believe, which had major controversy.
Do You Believe?
Yeah. That had major controversy before its release, because of that one dude that shot himself.
Yeah, but,
That's got its major media attention.
Yeah, you know? Well, I thought it was Blasphemy.
It was during that time period of Blasphemy.
That was early 90s.
And then they released Do You Believe, and that's whenever they got news and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
they got on the news and all that, and got news attention in local Detroit.
Still
area.
my favorite NATAS album cover, hands down.
Oh, the cover. Oh,
Always
yeah.
will be. And I think they should make a blacklight poster. That would be a perfect blacklight poster.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It'd be a bitch trying to get people to sell it, but fuck it. Sell that shit on the suicide list store. You know what I'm saying? And I'll buy one. I know a lot of other motherfuckers would, man. I'll be hanging up right here in the office. Most definitely. And a fucking a blacklight Venus flytrap poster would be dope as shit too.
Oh,
with
dude,
the blacklight
with the green?
green, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit would be fucking sweet.
That'll be amazing, dude.
Yeah, man. They could really expand on the fucking merchandise, man, and tell you, man, this shit's popping off, man. RLP, I'm glad to see it finally starting to
Go back.
Yeah, man, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because I was scared there for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a certain point where I was like, man, I really hope that the shit ain't over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, bam, ever since, you know what I'm saying? Especially as of lately, it's like more people are paying attention now. And I hate the fame, the aspect, and all that shit, but I dig the recognition, you know what I'm saying? And I think that they deserve that more than any fucking other artist out there in this shit. In wicked shit in particular, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
They're just the better artist, hands down. You know
Hands
what I'm saying?
down.
They are the fucking kings of this shit, man.
They
All three
are.
of them, really. And yeah, it's a shame to me the
Disrespect, mainly.
the amount of ignorance there is on
That
this.
too.
You know, just because they're not popular or you know what I'm saying, like they're a little bit. I don't know, man. That's why I said ahead of time and space, man. That's
One reason why I don't think they blew it up is because, to be honest with you, because they're black.
honestly, yeah.
I bet you.
Oh yeah, I've said that.
Jay, I bet you if these guys were white guys rapping, doing this shit, they would have blown up.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like in the music industry, you either gotta be one or the other. You gotta be like straight rock rap, you know, like fucking Limp Bizkit and fucking Kid Rock and all that other shit, or ICP even now. You know what I'm saying? And it's you can't be gangster, fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like real grimy gangster, wicked. You know what I'm saying? Rock, fucking, like, have all that shit mixed in. Because the music industry is just like, well, that's not black enough. Or that's not white enough. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fucking change it to, you know what I'm saying? That's
Look
how
at
they
Tech
think.
Nine. Look at Tech Nine.
I love how Strange Music is an independent record label and never had to sell out in order to fucking
Oh, I know.
to create their empire. I love that about them, and I still respect them more than anybody besides RLP. However, yeah, I'm disappointed in some of the shit I hear coming out of them now too, music wise.
Yeah,
I just
it's
think
watered
that's
down.
because that's just a byproduct of getting rich, and it's gonna happen. You know, and it happens to a lot of artists. Once they get a lot of money, that hunger ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying?
ICP and then,
That hunger ain't there. Some artists, like Hisham, got that money, and he fucking dropped Bruce Wayne on the ass, talking about time to make another million, and I never went platinum, bitch.
Exactly.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's
Exactly.
some of them know how to handle it, and some of them don't. But yeah.
Alright. Fucking A. Alright. Next album after Do You Believe?
Multi. The Devil's Contract. Multi-Killionaire. The Devil's Contract. I better say it in its whole entirety because that album deserves more respect.
Oh yeah. And that's also part of the story of the Devil in the Moon logo. That kind of goes back to that.
I mean,
From what people have been saying. Like, people say that the reason why his hand's held out because he's telling you, hey, sign this contract and I'll give you whatever you want. And the reason why he's wearing a what's it called, kind of hat?
Kangol.
Yeah, Kango hat. You know, with a hood, is because the devil can be any motherfucker.
I used to bust the Kangol back in the day too, man. I had
Oh yeah.
a couple of them bitches, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying though? Like that's what they used to be. They used to reference like they used to say that the devil can be any person. Any person can be the devil.
Dude,
And screw you over by agreeing or trust.
I
Through
don't
contract.
believe in the devil, man. I don't
believe
in
in
God.
it
I
either.
believe in good and evil, but not the same way other people do.
You
know
believe
what
in
I'm saying?
karma, don't you?
I believe in karma, definitely.
Yeah.
That's another thing I've seen karma. That's why
Yeah.
I believe in it, because it's something that I've actually seen take place on several fucking occasions. And yeah, once I see it, I can believe it. You know what I mean? No matter what it is. Even if I don't want to believe it, I have to. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man. That's another thing. One of my best quotes ever that I've ever heard that I think is genius is, you know, my religion is reality. You know what I'm saying? And that's NATAS. You know?
Exactly.
That's Ishan. You know what I mean? They started the whole free thinking, wicked shit like
Mindset.
Exactly, man. They're almost. I don't know how to fucking just. They're not anything like any other group out there, man. They stand apart from every other fucking group, no matter what kind of music it is. They should have their own fucking planet. Sweet Isham and NATAS, RLP, Toxic, all you know that should be bam. You know what I'm saying? They should have a fucking empire like Strange. You know what I'm saying? That's
or like psychopathic or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just throwing it out there, you know.
I just try not to talk about them because it always turns to negativity.
It does.
Got nothing good to say anymore.
But you know what I mean though, like psychopathic, they did that shit with picking up artists from Detroit and made our own empire out of it.
Yeah, but see, that's the difference between RLP and, god damn it, you're making me say their name.
I'm sorry.
Psychopathic. The difference is that RLP doesn't try to change the artists that they get.
Yeah.
They don't try to fucking control their style or get them to fucking mold into what they want them to be. They let them do their thing and be themselves. Examples. Master. Fucking Dice. Daniel Jordan. Doc Hollywood Hustle. All them cats that have been signed to RLP have never had to conform, you know what I'm saying, to any different style. Because I've heard the shit prior and after RLP, or mostly after, and yeah, man, that basically formed, you know what I'm saying, if it didn't form their style, if they hadn't already developed it, like Dice had been out maybe before he signed to RLP, but, like, yeah, man, they never had to change their style, but you listen to, like, House of Crazies and Twisted, you know what I'm saying? And I love Twisted, but they don't sound like House of Crazies, you know what I'm saying? And Dayton Family, to me, it was, I did not care for the last Psychopathic.
Oh, that was fucking horrible.
It had a couple straight tracks on there that I really dug, man. Like the first opening track.
What's the name? The name of the song that they used as a single, Cocaine?
I like that for like a funny, you know what I'm saying, feel good. Like I'd play that shit at a party when there's a bunch of blow going around just to like, hey, check out this motherfucking Cheers shit, you know what I mean? Like, because that was cool how they rapped over the Cheers thing to me. That was kind of cool, man. But no, man, it's not one of my favorite Dayton Family songs by far. It's to me, man. It's like you gotta have creative freedom if you're gonna be an artist, man. And if you sell your style just to have more money, you know what I'm saying, and basically gamble your integrity away without staying true to yourself. That's why I love it. Every interview I've heard Mastermind do, I love that message that he always sends out because that's how I feel. Is stay true to your fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Be true to what you do, no matter what it is. Keep it fucking real, and that's a lot different than what Psychopathic preaches, you know, and displays on a constant basis. You can tell just by the way things are going out there, you know, it's there's no filter as far as to what they allow to be a part of their family. There's no filter, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, man, I can't even try to describe my views on that thing, so I'm just...
That's fine, man. Alright, next album, getting away from all that bullshit. After Multi-Killionaire.
www.com.
Which, to me, I have a lot of favorite songs on that album.
Yeah, that's another one. It's hard to pick a fucking favorite.
Motivate.
Funeral Parlor.
Funeral Parlor. Fucking,
Kill Me.
Kill Me, yeah. Fucking
Like a Spirit.
Right?
Never die. Forever
I
fly.
win.
Forever fly. Forever fly.
I win.
No, I win's on the bonus disc of the purple.
Still, regardless.
Yeah, it's on the bonus
You know,
disc.
regardless, though. You know.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I win is the shit. That's the shit.
That's the shit. You know, that's
That's
part of
the
that
shit.
album. You know, it's a bonus one.
I spin around the globe. Mind explodes where my mental grows. Yeah, that's my shit right there.
Dude, it's fucking ridiculous. You know, that was never. I thought that they were. Whenever I first heard of Esham and all them, I thought they were gonna blow up after that shit, dude. Like straight up. You know.
Yeah.
I thought they were literally gonna blow up and be as popular as ICP is now.
Some of
I heard that.
best
album.
Esham tracks ever. I know it's NATAS, but this is.
Yeah.
Our paradox, whether you care or not, my infrared plays connect the dots. Don't be a nigga, no nigga could ever give you the style. From Mr. Body counting the body pile, 100 miles. Your styles never get worn. The wicked shit'll never die. No need to mourn. And sucker, stay off my dick. I'm never friendly. To go to church, fuck Jesus, cause he just ain't in me. Lord have mercy, damn, it's the devil day. Can I say wicked niggas come out to play? And hey, I do it for the suicidal list. And ain't no other niggas suicidal like this, so scream. Alright, I'm done.
Fuck yeah.
There's a little karaoke and shit in me. I like karaoke, so that's the karaoke in me, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck, I go to the bar like maybe once a month and do some fucking okie. Motherfucking okie. You know what I mean? I'll have a few, and I'll do some okie, man. You know, with the old lady shit, man. That shit's fun to me.
Right.
I love music, you know? I've always liked to sing along. I would never sing professionally because my voice sucks, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a good singing voice, but when I'm drunk, hell yeah.
Well,
I don't
that
give a
was
fuck.
fun. Alright. After WWW.
Oh, that's Godlike.
Godlike. That's another one of my favorite albums. I can listen to that front to back on repeat for like 5 times in a row. Like straight up.
Same here. That's
I
why.
fucking love that shit, dude. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, no, definitely. Godlike. It didn't get the attention it desered. That's for fucking sure, man. Just like none of the albums did, though. You know, it's so despicable. I think Wicked Worldwide, was definitely the one that got most recognized. I mean, they got an article in fucking Rolling Stones. Not that that shit matters. I'm just saying, like, but as far as the being recognized and it didn't get it still it even got the shaft, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it got recognized in Detroit. I remember Real Detroit magazine was doing an award show and had a big fucking concert for that shit. And Esham and NATAS were on that fucking ticket, as were Workhorse Movement. And I was there, man. I was up in the front of the crowd with my homeboy Ray and my baby mom. And dog, that was a great night, dude. I ended up going to the bathroom and seeing TNT up at the fucking bar, chilling with a bunch of bitches, and you know, I had on this blue fucking male dominant shirt that I used to fucking wear all the time. It had the flag on the back, you know what I'm saying? It was, and I was walking back from the bathroom and I was like, yo, T! And he's turning around, I was just like, what up, man? You know, NATAS will never die, you know what I'm saying? Like, just giving him props. I was drunk, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I didn't want to go walk up to the dude because he was with a bunch of bitches, you know what I'm saying?
He's like,
you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, Pippin, you know? But I had to say what up, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was young too, I was 18, you know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, that's TNT right there. But, no, man, so he turned around, he's like, yo, what up, fam? And, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I see that shirt, you know what I'm saying? Keep repping that shit, that's what's up, you know?
Right.
I was like, hell yeah, you know? And I went back to the crowd and I told my homeboy Ray what had just happened. Rest in peace. And I feel like a dick about this till this day, man, because he was like, oh, man, for real, you got to talk to TNT, man. That's some bullshit, man. You made me stay here and save this spot for us. And run, because I had to take my baby mom to the bathroom. That's who I was with. And I told him, I'm like, stay here and hold our spot down, you know what I'm saying, in the front of the crowd. And, man, he was mad as hell, man. I was like, well, shit, just go up there. And he's like, no, man, I ain't even trying, you know what I'm saying? He's, like you say, he's with a bunch of bitches and shit, so. But, yeah, I feel like an asshole to this day about that. Not that it's my fault. I just
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
you just wish that your homeboy was there
Yeah.
with you. You know.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, you know.
Cool little interaction and shit.
It was a nice show too, you know what I mean? I don't think Mastermind was there. He might have been. I can't remember. For some reason, I don't think all 3 members were there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Somebody was missing, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Lord have mercy for weak minds. Once I read through my mind, once I speak in my mind, they trip, angel dust, make me bust shots. 3 little kids blind, that's why I hate cops. Migraine, bring the pain on. What's my maggot brain on? Some insane songs. So you swing around, mirrors my national anthem. Aryan nation, hunting for a Black Panther. The killers don't walk, they walk the flat lines. And you should know that I'm on my mind, so fuck the world. Fuck the world.
Alright, next album after that one.
End of the world.
Now, there's a lot of naysay from this because Mastermind was only on the main song called Out of the World.
Yep.
I know you got some ill feelings towards that.
No, not ill feelings. I got the album sitting right there.
Yeah, I know you
what
do.
I'm saying, with all my other shit. And I love the album. I fucking just bumped it today. Shit. While I was in the shower and I put it on the CD player in the bathroom, man. I was bumping it. Anyway, that's my shit. I just think that it's missing something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Missing
it's not,
Mastermind. Yeah.
yeah, it's not complete. It's
Yeah.
a great album, it's just not complete to me. You know what I'm saying? As far as it just sounds like it could be so much better. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with the Vatican. Like, I don't have any issues with it. I love it. But it's the least. I
I
that
would
one the least
agree.
out of anything else, NATAS. You know
I would
what I'm
agree.
saying?
I would agree. That's my least favorite one
Yeah.
too because it doesn't sound complete.
No,
It literally sounds
yeah.
rough.
TNT is only on 2 tracks on
Yeah.
that shit. It's mostly
It's
just
so-
Esham and Mastermind.
Yeah.
Which is dope, but
Yeah.
missing one of the members, you know?
I mean, like, it's dope, but it just sounds like all Esham featuring Mastermind or all Mastermind featuring Esham. It doesn't seem like a full NATAS album about T. I mean, it's like you said, dude, it's just doesn't feel right.
TNT did his fucking thing, though, on that End of the World CD, man.
Oh, I know,
Like,
dude.
seriously, dog, that fucking, oh, man, yeah. Crazy Town, fucking, yeah, man. They both did, but yeah.
Right? And that was a digi download as well.
No, Vatican was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I was talking about End of the World.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Vatican, yeah, that's another thing, man. Make a hard copy of it, please, you know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like,
You sell that bitches like crazy.
yeah, man, at least just a limited edition, man, so
Right.
motherfuckers can cop that shit. Because, yeah, man, it sounds so much better on a or on a CD than
Right?
my shotgun said blaster like the fools got shot. Y'all will realize. Yep, the world is about to realize what the fuck NATAS, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Nation ahead of time and space, man.
Dude.
A lot of motherfuckers gonna wake up to NATAS this year, I guarantee it, man.
Oh, I bet.
Because this new album, huge
It's gonna
fucking
blow
deal.
everything away.
Huge
Everything.
fucking deal, dude.
Oh, yeah. How much
And if
you
they
want
go
to
on
bet?
tour and
Oh,
turn the shit out of
God.
it, like fucking Tech did,
God, Lord almighty.
man.
Hands down, sold out every show in Michigan. Hands down, sold
Man.
out everywhere
with
in
the
Indiana.
old stage shows, like fucking from Wicked Worldwide fucking days, with the fucking Grim Reapers playing guitar and shit, dog, and the fucking, you know, nuns and fucking pigs running around on stage. Like, dude, seriously, man, they used to have some sweet ass stage shows too, man.
Right?
If they were to fucking come back and do some shit like that, but man, dog, man, I wish they were hiring for like an idealist to help them, because I've got so many fucking sweet ass ideas, you know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous about shit that they could do, like make it like a fucking laser light show, or put some motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, some a fucking screen behind them with like a bunch of crazy ass fucking
Psychedelics
images
or
and
something like that, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause-
I thought that was pretty good. I think that would be pretty legit. I mean, even if they had like props that were like kind of psychedelic looking, you know, just set up all around the venues or whatever.
Dog, man, the possibilities are endless with what they could do now. You know, as
Compared
opposed
to what they had
finally
back then.
yeah, exactly. People, unless I'm just, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, man. I've been noticing that especially on the internet, that more people are starting to pay attention to fucking Esham and NATAS, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Since that Venus flytrap dropped, matter of fact, and yeah, that's the fucking way it should be.
And
And
there's young
it's
kids.
been a long time coming. They
And the
deserve
thing
this
is,
shit
Jay,
more
that
than
I
anything.
love seeing is all these youngins coming in. Kids who are younger than me.
That's what I'm saying,
Digging
man.
Esham because he's rapping over their favorite dubstep artist or whatever, or techno artist or whatever it was, on Venus Flytrap.
He's expanded his horizons, man.
Right?
As his Mastermind, even though Mastermind's always wicked all the time, and that's what I love about him. I wouldn't have it any other way, but that's his MO, as opposed to Esham, where, you know, he's all over the fucking place. That's what I love about his music too, you know what I'm saying? That's his MO, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the way it is, and they've put in more work and more blood, sweat, and tears, as Mastermind said, into this fucking shit than anybody, and been the most underrated, and it's a fucking goddamn shame.
It is.
It is.
Seriously is.
It's a shame, because I'm passionate about their music, you know what I'm saying? I fucking take that shit to heart, because it's part of me, it's something I grew up with, and that, you know, I had when I had nothing else, you know what I'm saying?
You know
I had
what?
the music.
I wish I had this shit when I was younger as a teen to listen to.
Dog.
You know? I
Yeah.
wish. But I was ADHD young kid, you know.
So was I.
Didn't
man.
have time to sit and listen.
I used to take Ritalin. They prescribed me that shit. And then once I hit like 13, I found out that you could crush that shit up and snort it. And man, oh man, me and my friends were on a roll with that shit, man. My mom got hip
See,
to it and
I
she was
got
like,
rid-
no, fuck that
You
shit.
know what, Jay? I had Ritalin when I was 3 years old. 3.
Yeah, see, I was like fucking 10, 11 when they put me on this. I was a little hyper bastard though, man. I was an asshole as a kid. You guys, anybody who knew me as a little kid, man, they'd be like, man, that motherfucker was an asshole, dude. Because I just annoyed the shit out of people. I ran around and had to be the
Right.
class clown, the center of attention, and did whatever, you know what I'm saying, just to get some fucking attention. And I would have hated
Right.
my ass too if I was an adult back then.
Oh
The
yeah.
only person who could tolerate me was my brother, rest in peace. And, you know, anyway, fucking, yeah, man, once I hit like 12, 13, man, and I started smoking weed, and I'm not recommending 12 and 13-year-olds to smoke weed, I'm just saying that's unfortunately how I ended up. And I started, you know, coming out of my fucking, you know, hyperactive shell and just being more calm. I still got ADD, but it's not hyperactivity anymore. It's just I have trouble
Who wants
paying
this? Who
attention
wants
to
that?
shit that
Yeah.
doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
If it interests me, man, I'm focused on it. I study it. I analyze it. That's my
all I am
OCD.
too. That's
You know
all
what I'm
I am
saying?
too.
I analyze the shit out of everything, including myself, constantly. I don't have low self-esteem because I'm a pretty confident person, but I analyze myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes me a bug. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck. You know, I've been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, high acute anxiety disorder, fucking adult ADD as well as child ADHD, fucking post-traumatic stress disorder, and you know, I've been medicated off and on since the age of fucking 10. You know what I mean? And it, you know, it is the way it is. Some people are just wired differently.
This song.
Motherfucker, Reverend 187. I never seen the church. I never lied to church. I never lied to church. So what is this sacrilegious motherfucker saying to me? Running around screaming out blasphemy. The Holy Bible burns my hands when I touch it. I can't clutch it, so motherfuck it. I do without it. Simple reasons keep me from saying the Lord's prayers. Truth or dares. And fuck them niggas who scared. Who cares? I don't wanna go to
This chorus, dude.
Oh, this is classic.
It's like
Timeless.
haunting.
Yeah, yeah, man.
That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he's trying to be haunting with it.
This album is haunting, man. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's a fucking demon possessed inside this fucking album. And that's what makes it so much better than,
Anything.
yeah.
Anything.
I mean, seriously, it's just like, it's actually, yeah, it's a powerful album.
Oh, it
It's
is.
like all this shit is basically to me, man. This shit, man. If there's any music that just hits me
And that's the thing,
brings
though.
me
That's the
into it,
thing.
you know what I'm saying? It's
Not a lot of people dig powerful music like this because they can't connect with it because it's either too powerful for them You know, they're like on a different frequency.
Definitely. And they're brainwashed by what they see in the mainstream media and TV and popularity and status and all that shit. Whether they realize, oh, some of them, oh no, I'm strictly underground. But what they're listening to is not strictly underground, you know what I'm saying? Or garbage, if anything, you know? And yeah, man, so I don't think that's just an opinion. That's a fact as far as I'm concerned, that all that mainstream bullshit is garbage. Shit. All of it. You know what I'm saying? As far as rap and hip hop goes anyways, it's all fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? The only good mainstream rap artists were fucking in the 90s, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Artists in general, 90s, hands down.
Yeah, and there's still a few good art or mainstream artists out there, but they're not rap hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? They're, you know, like
bands,
yeah,
rock,
like Tool,
shit,
Circle, Smashing Pumpkins. You know, like shit that I grew up with. Iron Maiden. There's still, you know what I'm saying? There's groups out there that are still fucking. They're mainstream, but they didn't try to clinch to the fame so much. You know what I'm saying? They're still underground in their own way, and I think that NATAS and Esham deserve that type of place in music, as far as, you know what I'm saying, everybody knowing who the fuck they are without being famous, you know what I'm saying, without being out in the fucking spotlight and shit all the time, but everybody knowing who invented this shit, who fucking perfected this shit, you know what I'm saying, and who has influenced more fucking artists than anybody.
True fact, my girlfriend, like, she doesn't know anything about, she knows of Esham, she doesn't know anything about NATAS, right? The only reason why she doesn't know anything about NATAS is because she never heard of Esham that much. She's heard of ICP because, well, we're in Michigan. Who hasn't heard of Insane Clown Posse in Michigan, right?
Yeah.
And she knows that Insane Clown Posse did music with Esham. She doesn't really listen to it. I told her that, and this is before we started dating, I told her, like, if you and I ever start dating, I have to warn you, this is my shit that I listen to. I don't listen to... I have
to give that same speech every time I pop into a new relationship. I've had to give the RLP speech. I don't know if y'all know what the RLP speech is.
Right.
If y'all, you know what I'm saying, be fucking around with chicks like that, but that's the best thing to do, man. If you're trying to kick it with a bitch, let her know right up front, man. If that's your shit, let her know. That's my shit. You can't fucking try to play no bullshit around me. Because I ain't having it, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
well, that's what I told her. I told her, like, hey,
like
this is the shit that I listen to. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm going to still listen to it, regardless what you say. And Brittany, my girlfriend, she's
fights over this shit. Straight up with exes and shit, dog. We used to fucking buck over some motherfucking, yeah, dude. Like, I've had my CDs snatched out the player and we skipped out the window and shit, you know what I'm saying? By, you know, my ex and shit. Because no Esham or NATAS today. And I'm like, man, fuck that. I tried to put in Dead Flowers. I remember this shit. And my homeboy was in the back seat, and he had that Do You Believe? And so he's like, okay, we'll put this in then, Jay. And she's like, it's not Esham, is it? He's like, no, this ain't Esham. It was NATAS, you know what I'm saying? So I put that bitch in. That bitch took that shit out, like, fuck this shit, and threw it out the window, man. I ended up making that bitch pull the fuck over, and we had it out, dog. I threw a trash can at her fucking car. She fucking started walking down the road and shit, like, fuck this bitch. Yeah, man, my homeboy had to come get me. Yeah, dog, shit. Yeah, I've gotten in some shit over some RLP. And I've been dogged for always, you know, being faithful and loyal to RLP music and wicked shit and acid rap, because it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should know who they are, but it's not going to be for everybody. And
well, that's why I told Brittany. I told her, like, hey, babe, you know, babe, this is what I'm going to be listening to, you know? This is my music. This music means a lot to me. Seriously, a lot to me. I don't care what you listen to, because she listens to, what's that guy's name? What's his name? Wiz Khalifa, or whatever his name is. That's her music, you know? Like, I can respect Wiz Khalifa. Like, his theme is talking about weed and weed smoking and partying, you know?
Yeah, if that's your taste, then I can respect that, but I'm just not gonna listen to it.
Exactly. Like, I'll listen to that. The thing is, though, I'll listen to that, like, if I'm out with my friends.
I take over the radio. I take over the radio when I go places, dog, or if I'm in somebody else's ride. I always bring a CD with my ass or something. Like, hey, man, you mind if I put this shit in? Because, you know, you never know. It's like playing Russian roulette with some people, man. What the fuck type of bullshit they're going to put on the radio or, what, you know what I'm saying, some fucking country or some garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying, Jay, but the thing is, though, like, I'll tolerate it for her if she can tolerate this with me, you know? I work it out, you know what I'm saying? But if she starts playing Machine Gun Kelly or bullshit like that or whatever, or swag this, swag that, fuck no.
Yeah, man.
But you know what I mean? I give her the RLP talk. You know, I gave her that the first day that we started dating. Like, hey, this is what I listen to religiously, dude. You know, like this is what I listen to religiously. You know, if you don't like it, I am sorry. You know, because this is all I listen to just about. You know?
See, I listen to a lot of other music, but I listen to mostly acid rap. It's like 80-20 at least. Maybe
Right.
maybe a little bit more. Maybe 90-10 sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I listen...
Like me, I'll listen to some
Every single day I listen
Yeah.
to, you know,
something.
at least a few albums.
Right.
If not more, you know what I'm saying? I have to have that shit playing while I'm doing
See,
whatever
me,
I'm
like,
doing.
I listen to, like, electronica and shit like that, you know.
It's been that way since I first heard them in '93.
Right. Like me, when I was young, I used to be into like rave music and shit. So I listen to like electronica every so often, or like dubstep or whatever. You know,
Yep.
not Skrillex bullshit dubstep, but like shit from the UK. You know, UK artists who are legitimate dubstep artists and all that. You know, legitimate DJs and shit. I listen to that every so often, and then. Like, say, I'll go from that to fucking Venus Flytrap or DMV sessions, you know? And then from there to, like, NATAS, you know? Like, I transition somewhere through to, you know, acid rap.
Yeah, I'm glad that I basically, when it comes to the wicked shit, that I discovered NATAS and Esham first. It was alongside ICP, though, you know what I'm saying? I can't lie about that. Like, it was ICP and them two, I heard them pretty much the same day. You know what I'm saying? With a new friend of mine who was, you know, I was smoking weed at the time, I just started smoking weed, and they were bumping, you know, I was into like Bone Thugs and Harmony at that, or not Bone Thugs and Harmony, but motherfucking 92, man. What was I listening to in 92?
I don't know.
But
What
it's
were
still
you,
been stuck in my mostly rock phase at
what
that
were you
point.
listening to in 92, Jay?
92, man. That was the year Undertow came out.
Man,
too,
what
first
were you
album.
listening to in 92?
Oh, besides Life After Death? No,
I was
no,
3
I didn't
years
hear that until
old.
93. What the fuck?
Dude, I was 3 or 4 years old at that time, so I don't know what the fuck you were listening to.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm just rambling.
Yeah, it's all good. But
See, but
still, like, that's what I do, you know. I gave her the RLP talk, like, hey, and she's perfectly fine with it, dude. However, she doesn't really like all the sex shit that they talk about.
that's the same thing with mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I'll, you know, sometimes just
Like, I'll skip that song for her, like,
yeah.
but like, if I'm alone, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah,
fuck
but when
that
I'm in my
bitch, you know?
office or whatever by myself, I let the shit play. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say
Right.
that shit. Let the shit play. Let the whole shit play through, because these albums are meant to be fucking incredible albums and not just a lot of filler and a few good songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
These are meant to be fucking albums, the way they're supposed to be made.
right. But no, you know what I mean, though, like, if a girl's with me, I'll just be like, yeah, okay, skip, you know, play next one. If it's just in the background or whatever in the room, you know. But other than that, she digs it. She's not super into it as much as you or I would probably be.
No
you know?
woman will ever be as much into Esham and NATAS as any guy will, dude. It's guys' music. You know what I'm
Pretty much,
saying?
yeah.
No homo, but that's the fucking way it
Yeah,
is.
it is. It
And
is.
fuck it, that's the way it should be. I mean, some of them like some of the more club bangers and shit like that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But the wicked shit, though, to me, that's a men's sport. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pretty much, yep.
I
You
hate
don't
to
see
be, I
you
don't
don't
have
see-
anything ill towards females.
Right. I agree with you,
For
but
the
like-
most part, but it's
But
that's
like,
just
if you
the way
think about,
it is.
no, Jay, like, you have a good point there. Like, if you think about how many women artists are out there, like, doing wicked shit.
There's one or two that I know of, but
I know one
Even-
that's a juggalette, but she's like the only juggalette horrorcore rap artist, and her
What's
name's
that?
like Razel or something like that. Somebody tell me and correct me. I'm probably wrong on that,
no,
but
there's what's her name with LSP, dude?
LSP?
Yeah, man.
I don't know anybody.
Smalls one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's her name. She's not bad, you know
No,
what I'm
she's
saying?
not. But you know, I won't listen to her shit. You know, I won't buy her shit.
The only thing I've heard of hers is that
Don't get me wrong, she's
yeah,
good.
I ain't trying to knock her because she is doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just not my style. But that track she did with Mastermind on the Masterpiece was pretty dope.
Oh yeah.
She had a collab on there that was pretty dope.
Most definitely. Yeah, you know what I mean though. Like that's basically how I feel with that shit. You know. Like, Brittany, she's cool with it, she's fine with it. You know, like when I told her about you, how I hang out with you every so often. We just have a couple drinks, you smoke, I smoke a little bit. Listen to fucking Isha and NATAS, and she's like, hey, alright, that's cool. She's like, I wouldn't do that though, but if that's your thing, and that makes you happy and shit, you know, hanging out.
Oh, man, honestly, dude, I don't hang out the way I used to. That's like, you know, once, twice a week, you know what I'm saying? I might hit up somebody, you know what I'm saying, fucking chill, but that's, man, I'm more of a fucking solo artist, you know what I'm saying?
You're to yourself. Solo, you know? That's how I am too, you know? Like, I don't go out and about to, like, every show like I used to when I was young, but that's because I was on a hell of a lot of drugs at that time.
I like home.
That's why I'm so skinny. For everybody else that don't know.
Unless I go out someplace, I mean, if I'm going out, and dog, this year's gonna be cool, man, because I got some of my best friends, you know what I'm saying, like my closest friends, that is, who are like family to me, man, getting out of fucking prison this year, you know what I'm saying, just over between spring and fall, like, man, so I'm looking forward to that, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully, you know, the NATAS tour is going on then, so you know what I'm saying, like, we can, you know, make it an event, because that's, you know, that's their shit too, so you know what I'm saying, like, it'll be what's up, man.
Yeah. Well, we're at the 50-minute mark, dude. We're at the 50-minute mark on video, so I'm cut it here.
Right on.
Okay. So,
End of the world, end of the motherfucker.
End of the what?
End of the world.
Now once upon a time, they took a penny shine when I'm busting off the nine.
Alright, never mind.
Too loud.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're gonna let y'all go. Fucking, I hope you enjoyed this little segment of us talking about NATAS, you know.
Yes, sir.
Fucking bullshitting, you know, all that shit. So, yeah. Chilling in the black light.
My shotgun said blasphemy, so I screw ya, do ya, know who ya fucking with. I got all these bitches at the party sucking dicks. NATAS, and yes, we. That's this shit, man.
This shit right here.
These fiends and blow they backed out.
Just that part.
Yeah. So I said, man, I love this album. Just wish there was more Master.
Right?
You should reissue it with Master on it, man. That'd be
just
dope.
add chorus over it, you know? I don't know.
No. I mean, fuck it. It is what it is.
Well, I'm not in this video. We're going. We're jabbering, jibber-jabbing. I'm drunk. You're stoned. So, with that being said, I'm Guido, and I'm
I don't do anything illegal.